All right, moving on. Next question. BB says, when a no follow link gets juice, or does it never get juice? At the end of the day, if a strong site approved by your link, then it should tell Google this site is legit and does what it says and has no harming content. I'm not sure what you mean. Now, a no follow link does not pass PageRank. If that's what you're asking, I'm not sure that that's what you're asking. So I'm not really sure what the question is here. Just somebody else interpreting a question here?
When a no-follow link gets juice, when you link build to a no-follow link,
I still do it.
Or does it pass? It doesn't pass PageRank according to Google.
Yeah.
That's Google. That's the no-follow is a bot directive that tells the bot not to pass any PageRank. What you get is the trust and authority from the website without accruing PageRank, which is almost as good. I mean, we've seen Wikipedia links that are just fantastic for SEO. Now, what he's meaning about, does it tell Google the site is legit and does what it says, has non-harming? No, I mean, how can you transmit all that to Google? It just says no follow. It gives you trust and authority, but everything else is going to come according to the users and the user information that Google gets back. They don't know if your content is harming or non-harming. You're going to have to try to, BB, I don't mind answering your questions, but try to frame them better. I understand there might be a language problem, but like I'm not really getting what you're saying.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the question is.
It doesn't tell Google that no follow, in fact, does not tell Google that the site is legit. It tells Google that not to count the link for PageRank purposes, not to pass. Now, websites like Wikipedia have such high trust and authority, according to Google, not according to any other metrics. Like I don't care about any other metrics. It has so much authority and trust that it does pass that along. So it's kind of getting like a vote without passing PageRank, but it doesn't tell Google that the site is legit. What eventually is going to tell Google whether the site is legit and whether the content is harming or non-harming are what the users transmit to Google and what the bot finds on your website.
Engagement metrics.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and here's the thing. Now, this was 5 years ago, but you know, I remember no follow links are supposed to not pass PageRank, and so older SEO methodology was, you know, that you should always try to do follow links and blah blah blah, but you have to have a good natural looking link profile, and so a natural looking link profile is going to contain a lot of no follow links, right? I mean, depending on number of links that you have, but there should be a fairly high percentage of no follow links. I had one client project where somebody was negative SEOing them, and for their primary keyword, it was a local project, so it was like plumbing plus city, whatever that was. I think it was Manassas. They're no longer, they haven't been a client for years, but I think it was like plumbing Manassas VA or plumber Manassas VA or something like that. Anyways, long story short, somebody was negative SEOing them, and they built tens of thousands of no follow links with exact match keyword anchor of that specific keyword. And guess what? The fucking site ranked #1 for that. And it was like, and I wondered what it was. And I went and started doing some backlink analysis on it, trying to figure out like what had happened. And all of a sudden I see tens of thousands of links that I didn't build. It was 100% exact match. Now I'm not telling anybody to do this, but they were no follow links and they were all exact match anchor text. And I ended up that site ranked #1 for that keyword. And I always thought that was the funniest thing because they backfired. Whatever the negative SEOer, whoever that was, it backfired on them because we ended up ranking the damn site. Now, I never tried to duplicate that. I probably should have for testing purposes. But yeah, I just thought it was interesting because I mean, I was just doing like syndication network links. So in other words, you know, publishing content, the same method that I've been using for years. And all of a sudden, like the backlink profile shot up through the roof over the course of like 6 weeks or so. And it was tens of thousands of exact match anchors for one keyword. And it just so happened that we were ranking #1 for that one keyword after that. So I always thought that was funny because they say no follow links don't really count for anything. And I think that's bullshit. At least that was years ago. It may have changed since then. You want to comment on that at all, Marco?
No, I mean, we know.
Yeah.